Hi there. Today's adventure is by far my favorite so far. I've wanted to do this trail network for a while, and I just really haven't spent enough time riding locally to warrant going to a destination to ride, and I've never been able to make it a dirt fest, so we made a point to visit Allegrippis State Park at Raystown this year. Now, Allegrippis State Park is outside Huntington on the shores of Lake Raystown. It's a beautiful resort home to lots of camping and boaters and just kind of an awesome nature area. On our first trip, we decided to tackle the west side trails and stuck to the green and blue trails since my wife has been getting used to her new bike, which brings me to the first struggle that we had, e-bikes. Now, we love e-bikes. It's really been a benefit to Lauren for her to have something that has more juice to it. And I've heard that e-bikes are not allowed here, but I couldn't find any information online to say that was true. I did find a Facebook group, and someone there confirmed that the Army Corps of Engineers do not permit e-bikes here. But in the same thread, someone had also commented that they spoke with a ranger, and as long as people are behaving themselves and are in line with what other mountain bikers are doing, that they aren't going to enforce it. So when we were there, we saw no signs that said e-bikes weren't allowed. First ride at Allegrippis, you ready?
Yep.
Are you happy that there's no longer a no e-bike sign at the trailhead?
Yes, and now I don't need to worry about being arrested.
Now, what's it like riding here? Let's take a look. We left the trailhead into Dark Hollow Trail, and that rides along the contours down into the hollow and then back up the other side to the west side network. From here, we took Shade Trail to Dirt Surfer and then returned to a barrel bed. It's a really nice fluid loop.
Dark Hollow?
Yeah, which way? Which way is that? Yeah.
Oh, that is fun. Oh, all right. Spike her up.
There were a few points we stopped and enjoyed some cool views, but the views on the east side are better, and we'll get to those next week.
Water skiing.
Yeah, or tubing. Ah, big hill. Bridge. Barrel Bay, right?
Yeah.
Cool. log over. Actually, a rollover. There you go. Woohoo! Continue on barrel?
Yeah.
Because tap goes up to where we were.
Yeah, barrel. Yeah, that's where this is where we'd have cut that
It would have been the
off.
short, yeah. Still rolling?
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna get to a point where there'll be a trail that goes off to our right. Right.
Okay. Good, how you doing?
Just great. Climb.
Now the skills park. This is an area that I was looking forward to playing in. I wish we had something like this closer to Harrisburg. I know there's a few places that are out there, and I haven't really been to any of them, but I've been told they're not nearly as interesting as this area, and yet I feel like there's space for even more and bigger features. They have 3 lines. There's the green, the blue, and the black. Green is very easy. Blue adds a small drop-off and a small roller jump. And the black adds 2 drops that increase in size. So whale tail jump and a series of rolling dirt jumps. I mentioned in a previous video that I had used to motocross and some other crazy stuff when I was younger, but it's been a while, and I'm not as comfortable leaving the ground as I used to be. There was a time I would just fly right off of this stuff and just kind of sort it out in the air, but today, I wish I could say it came back quickly, but I stopped at the lip of the drop-offs more than once to check it out quite a bit. Finally, it was the moment of truth: send it or go home. After a few glances, I sent it. Man, it felt good to do that. The next trip, tackle the whale tail. But that's only part of the story. The East Side Trail system is even more extensive, and a few of those trails were talked up really quite a bit. So we want to get back up and give the East Side a shot. But that is another adventure.